Welcome to a special Huddle in Place edition of Talks Within the Nine-Sided Circle with your hosts Noor Kyle and Mushtaq Ali.
Hi everyone, welcome to Huddle in Place with the Nine-Sided Circle. It is April 2nd, 2020, and yeah, we're on episode 12. I'm your host, Noor Kyle in Los Angeles, along with
your host's sidekick, Mushtaq Ali, coming to you today from Agrabah.
Yeah, is that what's going on back there? Agrabah?
That's what's going on back there. There's some dude being chased through the street with his monkey right now.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
I like that.
But earlier today, I was in the South Bay, and things are holding steady here.
Really?
Yeah, the rate of infection is not climbing super fast because everybody in Santa Clara County is taking the huddle in place rules very, very seriously. And
excellent.
This is a very good thing.
I guess people are taking it seriously here. I mean, people are still out and about, but I guess people do need to get groceries and take walks and stuff. So I'm doing my best not to be, overly concerned about that. But one development in Los Angeles right now is that yesterday we were told that, guidelines are evolving as we go. And one thing that we're thinking about now in LA County is that it may be wise to wear face coverings when we're out and about doing errands and grocery shopping and things like that. This is a message from the public health authorities. So this isn't just reactionary stuff that's happening, but it's stuff that's under investigation right now. It's stuff that people are thinking about because we're concerned about, we're all potential vectors. So it's important for us to keep our droplets from spreading into the environment around us when we're around others. And this is one way to manage that. So we're talking about non-medical grade face coverings. These are things like scarves, bandanas, cloth masks that you make at home or that perhaps you've already bought online. These things are hard to find now, but we do have options in terms of what we have available to us right now. And yeah, that's one thing we wanted to discuss with you guys today. And we wanted to do a couple demos to show you one option that we have. Do you want to tell us more?
Yes, yeah, we've had the same discussion here in the Bay Area, and it seems to be right now the preponderance of the evidence is coming down on the side of covering your face.
Yep.
And this is not so much to keep you from getting anything, but to keep you from giving something to other people.
Exactly.
And that's important.
Yeah, I mean, it's very important to note that this is not about discontinuing the physical distancing recommendations. Those are still very much a part of keeping everyone safe right now, and masks or face coverings do not negate that.
Yep.
And another important thing is, do you want to share?
I was just going to say, face coverings are really important when you go to the store, because no matter what, you have to get close to the clerk sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we do not want to make them sick.
No.
We like them.
Yes, we're very grateful.
They give us food.
Yeah. And this also is a means of protecting ourselves and others without taking away the masks, the N95s, the medical grade disposable masks that people on the front lines really need right now. So this is what works for us, those of us who are not on the front lines.
Yeah, so today we're going to tell you about the Shemagh. That's how it's actually pronounced, Shemagh. It's a G-H, Shemagh. And this is a traditional scarf that is used throughout the Middle East and whole bunches of Central Asia. and it is extremely effective as a face cover. It's been used for, yeah, show one off.
Yeah, I want to, Mushtaq's wearing his, but I have one as well, and I can show you what it's like unfolded. It's like a giant square.
Yep.
Of woven fabric, and this is a pretty traditional pattern.
Yep.
One of several.
They come in all manner of colors.
Yeah, and it's not too thick, but it's not too thin either. You can't. I can see through it, but you can't see through it on the opposite side of the light.
Yes, the best of them are made from 100% cotton.
Yep.
And
it's fairly big for a square scarf.
Yep. They're extremely versatile. You'll notice that U.S. military, the Brits, all use them when they're in theaters. The SAS are famous for having their own patterns of Shemagh.
And sometimes they're called coalition scarves for that reason.
Yep. Yeah. And they're also called keffiyeh.
That's the word I'm most familiar with, but different communities have different words for it.
And there are hundreds of different ways to wear it. And we're going to show you two that are specifically involved. They were both developed for covering your face during sandstorms and stuff.
Yeah.
And so they work pretty well for other things. And I think Noor is going to demonstrate first a very simple way to use your scarf.
Yeah, so first of all, I just want to say...
and while she's doing that, I'm going to switch her over to speaker view so that you can see her and you don't have to see me.
Okay, so I have a different one from the one that we were just demonstrating. It's a little bit smaller, but it doesn't make any difference. I folded a square scarf into a triangle by folding it in half. And you hold it around along the long side. That's the middle fold. The fold down the middle, rather.
Yeah, diagonally is the word you're looking for.
Sure, yeah, diagonally. Then you take each of the side parts that you created with the point pointing downward. Put it under your chin. Wrap each corner around to the opposite side. So, as you can see, it's like a circle now around the back of my neck. So then you have these two sides hanging down. You want to find your diagonal part, the part that's a fold down the middle of the scarf. And take that and pull it over your mouth and nose.
And hopefully she can continue the talk, but you'll notice how she's pulling it up all the way to her ears.
Yep.
It's very important.
And then I will try to speak a little bit louder. You take each of the sides and you pull them so that this part is smooth and tight.
Yeah, and then you can, very snug.
Yeah, you want it very tight so it will stay in place and not move around, because this is how you keep everything protected. And then you tie each of these ends underneath your chin in just a regular overhand knot and pull that tight as well. So as you can see, this goes all the way around the back of my neck, covers my ears just a little bit, and keeps my mouth and nose
protected is the word.
Protected. I'm refraining from using the word protected because I don't want us to feel like this is going to be
It's going to keep your spit inside the scarf.
Exactly, yes. It is more about protecting others than you being protected.
Yeah, and that is Very, very simple, very convenient. And when she needs to, she can just reach up and pull it down. And voila, you can see her again.
Yep. Just be careful about touching your face, because as we know, keeping your hands clean is number one. But if you can't keep them clean, if you're using your hands and stuff, you want to keep your touching of your face to a minimum. Yep.
And that's another good thing for the scarf, is it does keep you from touching your face. You can even scratch your nose through it when your nose is itching, because everybody knows that when you say, don't touch your face, the first thing that happens is your nose itches.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Definitely.
So
it's
you can
just
take
one of those
this,
things.
put it up and go, oh my God.
Great solution. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So there's one way that you can do this. Let's talk about another one.
All right. So I'm going to switch myself onto the big picture. And here we are. And I'm going to show you what's called the Bedouin Rap. This is a much more serious way to wrap your head and cover your face. And it's good for both inside and outside. And so here I am with my scarf folded just like Noor's was folded in a triangle. And I'm going to take it and bring it around and put it over my head. I'm going to take off my glasses because it will be easier for you to see how I do this. Now, when it's over my head like this, I am going to balance out the sides to make sure that they're equal. Then I am going to take the front of it and fold it up across my forehead like this.
Just a few inches. Fold it up.
A couple inches at the most. Now it's going to be hanging down my back, and I'm going to be holding it back here. I'm going to take my left side, and I'm going to bring it around like this, and I'm going to stick it in that fold that I just made to anchor it. Once I do that, I can adjust it up so that it looks really pretty and everything. Get it off my ear so I can hear. And then I'm going to take my right side. Now, if I was just going to wear this, I would wrap the right side around the other direction like this and stick it in, and it becomes a very comfy head wrap. But instead of doing that, I am going to shake it out so that it is well opened. And I'm going to take it and pull it across my face like this. And then on this side, on my left side, I'm going to lift it up. So across the nose, get all the wrinkles out. Make it nice and smooth. You want it smooth. You want it across the nose. Then you lift it upward on the left side, find the end of it, bring it around and tuck it into the first passing that you made. And make sure that it rolls in very nicely. Then adjust it up. You can tuck it in like this should you need to. And you'll notice that my entire neck, every part of my neck is covered. Front, back, sides. So if I put a jacket on over this, it really works to keep everything in. Nothing falls down the front of your shirt or nothing. And then when you need to, you can just pull it down under your chin. Very, very easy.
Ta-da.
So that's our two methods of wrapping the shemagh to allow you to cover your face. We're going to put some links down there in the description to a couple of places where you can purchase inexpensive shemaghs. We have no connection to either of these places.
No.
This is not a paid promotion or anything. It's the ones that we like. The first one is a little bit more expensive, but they are incredibly high quality and they're slightly larger. Most shemaghs are 42 inches. And the first link we have are 47. And the longer the shemagh, the better the wrap you make. The second one is your standard 42-inch, 43-inch shemagh that is They're like $12.
And
So,
you know, a lot of you hipsters out there, you're gonna have these lying around in your room anyway. So
yep. And they come in all manner of colors and designs now. So this is all good.
so there you go.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
what we have for you today.
Yep.
Wrap your face, keep everybody happy.
Yeah. I mean, as we've always said, we're in this together. This is us being able to take care of each other
And let me go
by
back.
making sure we keep our germs to ourselves as much as we're able to.
Yep. And there's a little probably keeping other people's germs off of us with this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want us to feel too, you know, we don't want to get to the point where we take these things for granted. We do need to be attentive and to keep up with the latest information that's coming out research wise. And in the meantime, we just do the best that we can. Yep.
Exactly right. So that's what we have for you today.
So take it easy. See you tomorrow.
Take care.